5, 4, 3, 2,
Hey, ho, what you got? It's your host, Bishop.
It's your boy Austin.
and it's the one and only Mr. Incredible, a.k.a. 5K, a.k.a. what?
And this is me being curious. What makes someone pro-black?
Supporting black. That's really, literally what pro-black is supporting black shit. Supporting black people, supporting black movements, supporting the culture, supporting the community, and the black community. That's all what pro-black is doing. Just like motherfuckers be like, I'm pro-Trump. They agree with the fuck this nigga say. They agree with what he does. They pro-Trump. Pro is just for. Pro-black means you're for black people. That's all it means.
So does it mean that you support only black, or is it just
I support all, but it's just saying like I'm pro-black to where it's like,
You support them more?
yes, I actually do.
Huh.
I really do.
so with that statement though, you would have to walk to work every day,
No, I don't. Why would I?
because that means you don't support black people. I said that wrong.
So me driving a car means I don't support black people?
Because a white person made it. If
What
people,
does that mean?
When people,
I did not say I'm for for everybody.
when
but
people say
I
that they're
support
pro-black,
more.
like Dr. Umar and shit, all they see is nothing but
No.
black,
No.
black, black.
Dr. Umar is an extremist black. He's if it ain't black, it ain't right. That's
Yeah.
not me. Me is I support black. I support black clothing.
So
More than anybody.
I
would you
support
call it
black
pro-black
food.
or you just supportive?
No, I'm pro-black.
It's a difference though.
No. Pro-black don't mean that's all you like. That's not what it means.
So why don't you have a car made by a black guy?
I don't know a car made by a black guy.
Ain't no nigga made a car.
So if I knew, I might support it.
No, ain't no
But
black
I
person
would-
made a car.
But
You
I'm-
sure?
But I support.
In my
other
knowledge,
shit.
at the top of my head right now, I can't think of a black person made a car. Ford not made by a black dude.
Well,
You
as
like
far as
peanut butter?
The
Do you
starting,
eat peanut butter?
Probably not.
The who?
Probably like the starting.
The manufacturer?
Yeah.
I
Like, there's
mean,
probably let's say a guy designed a black guy is the sole purpose of the new Ford this or that. Would that be what you drive?
no, because he's not the owner. We're talking about
No, I get
owners.
I get what you're
Because
saying.
exactly what you're saying is like Dapper Dan and Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't own Gucci, but he designs for Gucci.
So
I
are
don't
you
wear
supporting-
Gucci. I don't wear Gucci.
If you were to wear Gucci, will you be supporting the black man who designed it or the white owner who owns it all?
If all I would wear is the Dapper Dan shit, then that means I'm supporting Dapper Dan being the one that designed it.
But where's the money
Although
going
it's-
to?
It's going to Gucci, but it's also going to Dapper Dan because he's going to get more business with the company because he's getting people to buy it and people supporting his design
So if you
at the
support,
same time. Because like as soon as that shit, you remember that blackface and the red lip shit that came out from Gucci? As soon as that happened, they got Dapper Dan on the phone and all that shit. So as a whole, do I fuck with Gucci? No. Because they only got a nigga because they did some racist ass shit.
what about Polo?
Polo? I don't wear polo. Well, I wear my polo boots.
So you wear polo.
But Polo doesn't hate black people.
Ooh,
Something came out recently. with
No.
Ralph. I
Just
don't remember what it
like
was.
Tommy Hilfiger and all that other shit.
was Tommy. I'm
So
thinking about
like
Tommy.
you know how people use like Tommy Hilfiger don't like black people. Tommy Hilfiger don't like black people. Tommy was like, I don't know where the fuck that came from. Like it's never came out the way it actually happened. It was just somebody out of the
see,
blue
if
was
I
like,
was famous and someone was saying that about me, but I actually said it, I would deny it. No, I didn't say
no.
that shit.
That's just what everybody
It
does.
That's
was
what
like
everybody
it
would
wasn't.
do.
It wasn't like fucking. I'm not even gonna say no high end celebrity. It's not like who would you consider like a B-list celebrity? Like
Young Thug.
that's you about to get him started. But like real shit. Let's say who would you consider like a B-list celebrity?
Oh shit!
Low key Bow Wow.
No, he's not a B-list celebrity.
about to
Today,
see.
he's a
C.
B-list.
B-list is
He's a
like
C.
fucking Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
You just talking shit. No, keep going. Watch.
No, he's a B-list celebrity.
No, but for real, like basically it's like somebody who didn't like doing business with Tommy Hilfiger was like, oh, Tommy don't like black people. Never came out of Tommy's mouth. But just a motherfucker who didn't like doing business with him at the time was like, yeah, he don't like black people.
So allegedly, is
And
what you're
then
saying.
And then you know one thing about the black community, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody says one thing, my nigga, we gonna run with it.
Yeah, because people are
That's
too
true.
stupid enough to do their own research and actually fact check what the fuck is being said.
Exactly.
We
So,
do run with it though as a black community. We
Yeah.
run with it.
That's what we do.
You tell
Don't
us
take the
Hitler was
fuck off.
light
I ain't
skinned.
gonna lie.
Hitler was light skinned.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Fucking dumbasses.
But what I'm saying is, pro-black just means I'm for black. I support black. Like a Wale song that he put out like last year said, "Sue me, I'm rooting for everybody that's black." So like award show, I'm hoping everybody who's black wins at the award show.
Yeah.
What if they're not better? That's so stupid.
If they got nominated, then like
That
that's
shit's so
just me.
stupid.
I'm with you,
That's
Watch.
me.
But at the same
that's
time,
me.
like if Sammy was nominated with Ed Sheeran,
Nah, not like that now. Now I'm not saying when
That's why
it's
as far as
clear.
talent.
When it's clear that the talent is overwhelming, I'm gonna hope that they win, but I'm not gonna be like, no, they should have won. No, but I'm still gonna hope.
I
that
think
they
Taylor
win.
Swift's song was fire when Kanye West interrupted her with Beyonce's "Put a Ring on It."
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
I hate
being
Beyonce.
pro-black doesn't mean I think all black people should win every goddamn
No,
thing.
I'm just saying,
It
but-
just means I'm gonna support them and hope that they win.
But based off the statement though, if you trash, I don't want you to win.
I don't hope
No,
you
I
win
didn't say
just
that.
'cause you got
If you're
nominated.
like, look, if you get nominated in a award show,
Mm-hmm.
you clearly were better than everybody else except for the 5 other people you nominated with, right?
yeah, but you're probably the worst out the 5.
Okay, but I'm still gonna be like, man, I hope you win, bro, because I support you. I support you. So if you support somebody, you're gonna hope they win, right?
No.
You're not.
All right, let me put it
You're
like
I
not?
hope
this.
they win. I hope they
So
win.
so if you're playing a sport and you might not be better than the person that, let's say you're a boxer.
Yeah.
You're not better than goddamn me Lomachenko.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Or Triple G.
Yeah.
But you about to box him.
Yeah.
Me being pro you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope you win. I'm going to
You gonna-
support you and want you to win. No matter how big of a difference
Yeah,
it is.
you can support me.
I'm gonna support you.
But just because
and
you
want
support
to win.
me doesn't necessarily mean that
that I want you to
that
win.
you want me to win.
I do want you to. Why wouldn't it?
Well, you got to think about it. When you support somebody, it's always an investment, even if it's not money involved. Look.
So,
If
I
I
get that.
hold on, if I support Watts when he do his poetry, right, I'm not getting no money from that. I just want him to do good. That's my investment.
Yeah,
That's
do
what
good.
it is. And I want you
But-
to win.
Yeah.
You don't have to win to be great. You don't have to win to be good. But supporting anybody is that sole purpose of that you have their back and you support their
And you
decisions.
want them
you
to
support
win.
their actions and you want them to be great.
You want them to win.
You
You, want
want
them to
them to
win
be
at
great.
life.
I want you to be great
No, I want
at
you to
life.
win at life.
How do you win at life?
I want you to win at life. You win every time you do something little. Every little thing you do in life is a win. Let's say you have a
so
kid.
me getting on that stage,
You have a kid.
me getting in the rink is a win. Me making it that far is a win.
and you winning the
I
fight
don't need to
is a
make the
win.
win to get the
It's
win.
a win. But so you want to be like, so let's say, boom, we're gonna put it this way then. I'm doing a spoken words event, right? I'm doing spoken word. And you like, I want you to have a great show, and all that.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna want me to win?
I want you to have a great show. I want you to
If
do
it's
your
a
best.
slam poetry and I'm sitting there like, hey bro, I'm trying to win this shit. Like I want to win.
I support you.
No. Are you gonna want me to win?
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you arguing for? Because you just answered my question.
But
I'm gonna want you to
I
win.
didn't. Okay, you don't hear me, my nigga. So that's different.
Can you be pro-black and pro-white at the same time? Is there a difference, or is there such thing as balance between those two?
I believe there's a such thing as extremist whites, just like I feel like there's a thing as extremist blacks. Just because you for your people, don't make you bad. Now, if you for your people at the detriment of others, as far as saying, oh, all white people are the devil, all white people are evil, all white people are this, all white people are that, that's extremist. That's fucking wrong. So just like if you extremist white and you be like, no, we don't rock with black people. Nah, black people are bad. We gonna do this to them and all that. That's wrong. But to have pride in who you are, there's nothing wrong with it. And that's all being pro black or pro Mexican, pro white. Like that's what it is. Like if you love your people like that, cool.
So I got a question. What would you say to somebody who thinks Michael B. Jordan is one of the worst black actors ever,
I don't think he's the worst black.
but think Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time,
so that's you that
and they're
think that.
black?
So that's you that think
Yes,
that.
sir.
You have your opinion.
Okay.
Like, you might think he a bad actor, but I'm pretty sure he's got movies that you be like, yeah, he did a good job in. And then, man, you know what I got a problem with about this, right? Because I'm pro-black. If you know me, you know I'm pro-black. I like black shit. I like black people. However, I date outside my race as well.
That's a good
And
topic.
there's a lot of people, like, I've had chicks tell me, I hate myself because I date outside of my race.
Can you be pro-black and date outside your race then?
Yes, you can. Now, if you ask Dr. Umar Johnson or some nigga like that, then no, you can't, because those are the extremist blacks that I'm talking of, right? However, but now, real shit, I feel like you could be pro-black and then still date outside your race, because
Wouldn't that mean you want the best for black women as well? And wouldn't you
I
date
do
it
want
within
them
your
the
ways?
best.
Be better?
This is a good
I
topic.
do. I would want them
Just
to,
curious.
I would want the best for them too, but guess what?
And
I'm
black
also,
children?
But I'm also
Knowing a
I'm
black man and black woman need to be together to make black children,
I'm
and wanting the
also-
best for pro-black culture, you would want the best for pro-black children or for black children, and by doing that, you need to be with a black woman. Just
I'm
curious.
also a believer in you love who you love and you like who you like.
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't think
I'm
you can
firm
find a
believer.
black girl in this world of thousands and millions of black women that you can't love?
I didn't say that. Did I at once say I only date outside my race? No. I date all women.
I marry outside my race. Drop
Yeah.
the mic.
So like, you could be pro-black and you don't have to be with just somebody of your race to be pro-black, because regardless, my nigga, I mean, my dog, I'm black. So no matter what it is, I still have to go through this life being black. So
I agree.
I'm going to agree with shit that helps me move forward as a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me liking all different races of women doesn't stop me from supporting the black culture. It doesn't stop any of that. All right? Now, people going to be like, but if you don't be with a black woman, you don't have a black kid, and da-da-da, you don't. Guess what? I got a black son. I did my part. All right?
Well, don't say like that. You didn't do your you
Well,
did
no,
your fatherly
wait.
duties.
I'm actually-
He
I
didn't do his
actually
part.
was, I was actually just gonna bring that up. Despite you having black children or not, this is for you.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you aren't contributing to being pro-black or for the pro-black culture by not having black children?
You know what I'm doing to contribute to being black and to all that you just said?
It's being
Staying out of
black.
trouble and doing what I gotta do. That's my job.
So are you saying black people get in trouble a lot?
Hell yeah, we get in trouble a lot. Do we get falsified? Yes. Do we get profiled? Yes. It's a rare percentage of black men to stay on the right path and do the right thing, and we do not get acknowledged for that. Now, what does that have to do with whoever I have sex with? It doesn't matter. My kids, it doesn't matter. It matters about who I am. The one myth for all black men is that we're horrible fathers. And that is, to some others, it could be a fact, it can be a myth. Me, what I'm doing, I'm being the best father I can for all my kids.
All 11 of them, though.
I know
All
Eminem had a pretty
13.
bad father.
You said what?
Eminem had a pretty bad father.
He was white. We're talking about black.
Like I was saying, for black men to raise their kids, the biggest part for black men is to be in their kids' lives. And that's what we succeed in. But we don't get recognition for it.
Do you get more or less recognition from the white culture or black culture for black fathers raising or not raising their children?
You get more recognition from the white culture for being in your kid's life, and you get more hate from the black culture.
No.
No. Listen.
No.
No. Listen.
Preach.
Listen.
Let's see what
This
you
is
got.
why I say this. If a white culture sees a good black dad, right, doing the right thing, blah, and all that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, they're there, da da," because they're what is it, stigma?
The stigma, yeah.
For them, they think we're not in the kid's life. That's what they think. So when they see it, it's huge for them, right? So they be like, "Oh, he's there, da da da. Oh, he's a good dad, da, and all that," right? In the black culture, when you see a dad doing what they have to do, you know what's going to be said, and not from. This is going to stir some feathers, not from the men, but from others is going to be like, "Why are you praising him for something he's supposed to do?" Like,
When you say not from men but from others, are you talking about women?
I'm talking about people that's not men.
Well, you said, so women, because you said not in the black culture, not from men but from others. So are you referring more towards the women side of the black community
I'm talking
that
about
say that about?
the she pronouns and the they pronouns. If you are not a man, then I'm talking about them
So the women
or they or
so
them
anyone who does not classify
as a man.
as a man,
Yes.
the mass majority
Because-
would be women. Continue, King.
So, as a man, if you see a man, don't look at me like that. Nah, but as a man, you see another man doing good, like being in the kid's life, you're like, "Hey man, that's what's up, my bro." Like you like, "Oh, that's good. Like good job." Da da and all that, right? You don't hear us being like, "That's what you're supposed to do." I'm not like, and all that. You don't see that. Like we support because it's like, "All right, man, good job, dog. Like you doing your thing." But then it's others that be like, "Why are you praising him for what he's supposed to do? Why are you praising him for blah blah and all that and all that?" So that's why I'm saying you get more love from the white culture because they already got that stigma that we not there anyway. So when they see somebody there, it's good. Unless you're talking about somebody like LeVar Ball, then they think that that's bad. But I think LeVar Ball is a perfect dad. He got all his kids to the league and did exactly what they said they was going to do. But that's why I say the black culture doesn't give more love to black men being good dads than the white culture does. You can agree, disagree, and I understand either way, but that's just my saying because I see so many times when you can see a good ass video on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat or some shit of somebody being a good ass dad, like having good fun with their kids. People are like, "Oh, you're a great dad. You're good and all that." Then you're going to see the comments from the other people saying, how's he what's so special about it? He's supposed to be doing this. He's supposed to be there. He's supposed to be doing da 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 and all that. So that's why I say what I said.
So I think in other cultures, especially the ones.
Talk, nigga.
Why the fuck you flicking me off?
I'm not. I'm chilling.
Why your finger looking jagged? Like I was saying,
Wait, long pause.
I feel like with the black culture, we're more appreciated through that culture versus any other culture. I'm not going to single any other culture out. But black people, when we see other black people taking care of their kids, taking care of their responsibilities, I have not ran into one black person yet that's hated on that. A violin?
I could tell you.
Who?
Look at all these baby mamas, right?
Yeah.
When they baby daddy in our culture, because baby mama, baby daddy is in every culture, not just black people, right? So think about it. In our culture, when you see the baby daddy taking care of the kids, or like come pick up the kids, take a picture, or like post a video of when they do something and all that, the baby mamas be like, "You're supposed to do that. Ain't nothing special." That and all that. Like, that's why. Like, I'll go. Right.
I mean,
Speak on it, big man.
What baby mamas are you referring to? Because I ain't gonna lie. My mama's side of the family from Chicago, my old man's family from St. Louis. So I've realized both black cultures just between them two cities, right? And whenever a black man is doing successful with their kids, with their family, it's never the black female that's always down in the black man. Never. And I think in my whole family, we probably have like 3 interracial marriages, and that's including myself.
I think it's more of the black women who don't have a supportive baby father that are the ones outside talking in about, oh, he's supposed to be doing that, and then because mine not doing it, he's supposed to do this, mine's not doing it. But the ones who are together, who are appreciative of their husband and baby daddies, regardless if they're married or not, but if he's just supportive, they're not the women out there talking like that.
Did
I
you
think
know
it's only
from
the
my
people
baby
who
mama-
out there tripping.
For my baby mama, I get called retarded every time. She tells my son I'm retarded.
My wife tells my son the same thing, and I live with them niggas, bro. They tell me I'm retarded. They love me though, but I'm retarded.
Why do you think she tells you you're retarded?
Me or what?
Well, not you.
Okay.
The
Thank
man
God.
who's actually hurt. Do you think she says it because you're not physically there?
Or out of love.
She said it when I was there.
No.
She don't say out of
said it
love though.
while I was there. There's no love.
You never know.
There's no love.
See, women have a
There's no
different.
love.
See, now we're going to a whole different. But let's sell that shit. Toot toot. Hey, women have a different way of expressing their feelings.
There's no love.
You never know what.
No love.
Will Russ call you? Why? You never know.
He didn't even say what. He said
Why?
there's-
You never know.
No, there's no love. No love.
That
She
you
raped me.
know.
She raped me to have a baby.
Come on, you can't say that on the live. Olivia Benson.
Do you love her?
Dun, dun,
No,
dun.
never did.
Do you have any love for her?
No. I'm glad that she takes care of my son.
You got love for her though.
Nah.
You have to love somebody to take care of your kid.
Nah.
You
I
got a
appreciate
little
it.
bit.
I appreciate it.
15% love.
I appreciate it.
10%.
Big dog.
I appreciate it.
5%.
I would rather him be with me.
3% love.
I would rather him be with me.
2% love.
I appreciate her.
1%. We'll stick with 1% love.
I appreciate the hell out of her. If you was to put me on a lie detector test or was ever to ask, it was like, do you love your baby mama? I don't. Have I ever? Never. Have I ever liked her? No.
You liked her though.
No. We keep on going
So
about
do y'all
it.
think that, back to what you asked earlier, can you be pro-white and pro-black?
What's your opinion, Russ?
I'm glad you asked.
Hey, yo.
We are all in agreement that being pro is for the better the majority, correct?
Wait, say that again. It's better for what?
Majority.
I feel like being pro, I said being pro is supporting.
Supporting the majority?
Supporting who, whatever is after the pro, supporting them.
Pro-black. Is it
It
the
means
majority
supporting them.
of the blacks?
Supporting all.
Because
And
you
hope that
can't
they
be
succeed.
supportive for these drug dealers and gangbangers out here killing our blacks.
But who are you? You're putting a label on them as if they're black.
They go around saying a gang. This,
I know a white drug dealer right now.
I'm
Not gonna say his
I'm
name.
getting there. But what I'm saying is, are you supportive for black drug dealers and gangbangers out there doing their thing?
But the same thing, you got to think about it. How did the drugs get into the States?
That's
we
fine.
work for them.
That's fine.
We work for them.
That's complete.
True or false, Watts?
Hey, no.
We
that's
work for the
fine.
government.
That's fine.
You're
But
right.
does that mean you have to go and sell them?
You seen Snowfall?
Does that mean you have to go and do that? Does that mean you have to go and be part of a gang?
It's a lifetime.
Sometimes
It's
it
a
does.
life. It's a
Sometimes
life.
you do.
For
It's a
some
life.
of them. But
Sometimes you do.
That's all fine and dandy. We all getting there. But my question is, do you still support them?
Well, can I give you my honest opinion?
After you give me a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, so wait.
Yes.
Support what? What's your basic question?
Do you support the black drug dealers and gangbangers? Out
So
here
why are you
killing?
limited to just black drug dealers?
Well, okay, because I said pro-black. I'm getting to the pro-white,
Okay.
but it's not about that right now. I'm asking a question specifically in this nature. Do you support black people killing other black people?
No.
No, I don't support that.
Okay.
But I support people that do good.
Okay,
Just like all
so-
drug dealers, although they may sell drugs to people,
Their own
they
kind.
don't discriminate. They sell to black people, they sell to
do.
white people, they sell to Mexicans.
They
But
also
guess
sell
what?
to their own kind.
But guess what? A lot of I'm not gonna say a lot because I don't know what motherfuckers are doing these days because I'm living right. But if you look in the past, like you have people who either used to be gangsters, used to be drug dealers, or still are, right? But then they go do good.
That's
Right?
fine. We're
So
not
no,
talking
no, no,
about
no, no.
them.
This is what I'm saying.
We're not talking
no,
about
no.
them.
Listen, they could be the gangbangers and the ones killing black people. They could be the ones selling the drugs to the black community and all that, right? But when it comes to being a pro-black and you support them, they give turkeys out in the hood. They give Christmas toys to kids in need. They still do some good shit. Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, but I'm
So does
saying
the
like
good
the
outweigh the
ones.
bad?
So I'm saying like some of the ones that still do the good. Yes, I support them.
Does the good outweigh the bad?
Yes,
So giving out turkeys and hams is better than killing people?
giving out turkeys and ham. I'm not talking about the one like let's say a drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be like, oh, drug dealers, they doing blah blah and all this, right? But then you got the drug dealers that go out give turkeys, hams, toys, coaches, community, give shit to schools and all that. You have people
I get that.
that do that.
I get
I
that.
support that.
So that makes
so
them better.
therefore,
So you
I'm not
support-
saying that makes
do
them
you
better.
support their actions or do you support them?
I support what they do
So
to
you
better the
support
community.
their actions and not necessarily them being a black man, but you support their actions.
No, I support them being a black man.
So that means you also support them out there selling to other people who are black and getting addicted and shooting and all this other gang-related violence. But you can support that and you can support the other shit they do
Yeah.
equally.
Because I'm also the type of person that feel like if somebody
can I say
buy
my
drugs,
piece?
they're going to buy drugs. That's on them. You can't. What is my favorite saying is you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. So therefore,
Nigga, that's an
Yeah.
old ass.
exactly. And I said it's my favorite saying. It's my favorite saying. So therefore, them being drug dealers, they see what somebody wants, right? They see what they want, and they're going to give them what they want. If that's what you're going to do, cool. But don't be careful. Like, there's consequences with it. So you know what you're getting into. So I'm not going to be like, oh, you horrible person. You a horrible person because you're selling the drugs. Like, that's what they want. Consumer. I mean, consumer and what the fuck is the word?
What you trying to say?
I mean, so back to my original
What is
question
it?
though. Do y'all support the black people in the streets? Yes or no? It's that simple. Yes or no?
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
When
I
they
did
do good
support
shit,
him.
yeah.
You said did.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't smoke weed no more.
But do you support them?
If I could, I would.
Do you support them right now?
No, right now?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even support the fucking government right now. What are you talking about? I don't
Okay.
support nobody right now.
Okay.
I support my kids and my wife
Yeah.
and my boys.
Yeah.
So can I
Are you
say
pro-black?
am I pro-black? I want to get to that right now. That's exactly what I want to talk about. I'm not pro-black. I'm not pro-white. I'm not anti, whatever you want to call it. If your product is better than the next person, no matter what your race
You
is,
talking about drugs?
Why are you talking about
no,
talking about
I'm not.
drugs?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Why can't you just say if you're being your
No, because
well-being,
it can
your
go
man,
to
your
it can
demeanor?
go to black clothing, white clothing, music,
So why are we
movie.
talking about what do we sell? What about what we do?
That's what I'm going. That's the list I'm going through, bro.
I mean, you
It
just
can
really
be
came off as a
anything.
big-time drug dealer.
Who's ever is better, I'ma go with because that's the reason why it's better.
Because it's better.
It's just better.
I'm with you.
Now, would you like? Let's go for instance. Let's knock off some pinpoints right there. Right. Let's go with movies. Back to Michael B. Jordan. Right.
No, just fuck.
No,
the
hold on,
actors.
wait. I'm gonna go.
If it's better,
Hold
it's
on.
better.
I'm gonna keep going. Would you rather watch Fruitvale Station or Wolf on Wall Street? No, which was a better movie?
Wolf, easily, without question.
Okay. What about you, Watt?
Never watched Fruitvale Station.
Okay. But you see what I'm saying? I would rather watch Wolf on Wall Street than Fruitvale Station.
There's
It
so
was
many
a
other movies
better
I watch.
movie.
I watched 21
But
Jump
hold
Street.
on.
That doesn't make you not pro-black.
No, I'm not done though. Now, if you got a person that's on the corner selling their shirts for $45, a random shirt that has their logo on it for $45, would you support that or a Polo's t-shirt for $25? Which is the better bang for your buck? At the end of the day, that shit's not going in your pocket. You're coming out your pocket.
So you know I could answer this.
Let's go.
I went to pop-up shops, right? Back in Baltimore, right? I don't give it was just me showing support for my homeboy who had his own little clothing stand, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
Like I shot with
He
him.
said
I buy-
random, though.
I buy shit.
That's
No.
not
That's what I'm
random.
getting to. That's what I'm getting to. So it's a pop-up shop. Not just one, it's multiple vendors. Multiple vendors. I only knew my homeboy that was in there. Right? I go walking around, I see something that was like, man, that's actually tough. And it might not be in the price that I think it should be. But I was like, all right, cool, bro. Like, I'm gonna support you.
Because you
Hey,
like it.
Like,
No.
I liked it. So I was like, I'm gonna support it.
But you liking that, it doesn't matter if they're black, white, Mexican, whatever it is.
Exactly,
You like it, you
but
buy it.
no,
That's
but-
completely different. That's what I'm saying. You like
I
it,
went
you
up
buy
there.
it.
I
Yes.
went up there because I know it's motherfucker. It was in Baltimore. It was for the black people. Like that's what it was meant for.
But
That's
you
what
buy
they
it
was
'cause
set
you
up
liked
for.
it, not 'cause you
So
was black.
I went and I was like, damn, I like it. Do I think it was overpriced? Yes, but I bought it anyway to support him.
No. See,
No,
I can't
it was
do that.
support him.
See, I can't do that.
You wouldn't have bought nothing else. You
It was
wouldn't
to
have bought
support
anything
him.
else if you didn't like it. You bought it because you liked it.
See, that's the problem
Regardless
with
the price,
Hold on, hold on.
you
I
bought it
liked
'cause you
and
liked
wanted
it.
to support.
That's the
Liked and wanted to
problem
support.
Wait,
with
wait,
black.
No.
Wait,
No,
wait,
no,
wait,
I got
that's
a
what you
point.
want to say.
I got
That's
a
what you
point.
want to say. There's a lot of shit that I like and I don't buy because I'm like, no, I'm not about to spend this money. But it was a black man. I understand his hustle. He sold me. He sold it to me.
That's fine.
He told me I liked it and I wanted to support him, so I gave
At
him
the
the
end of
money.
the day,
so
you liked
I could
it,
go.
you
No,
bought it.
listen. I could go to motherfucking goddamn me, Dick's Sporting Goods, right? And I'd be like, damn, I like these motherfucking Nikes, right?
You don't gotta like everything.
But
you
they
buy.
$150. I'm not about to spend $150 in my mind. That's what I'm going to say.
You don't
So
gotta
I
like
could
everything
like
you
it,
buy.
and I'm not going to buy it.
So I got a question.
But I could like
if
it.
I was making a T-shirt for $95, a T-shirt that had my face on the corner of your right shoulder, would you buy it for a $95?
Are you trying to start a clothing brand?
I'm trying to start a clothing brand. Would you buy it for $95?
Yes. You know
I will
why?
give you your money back.
I support
Watch,
you.
that is overpriced.
You wanna
I
know
would
my
not want
answer?
you to support that.
Because I support you.
You want
But
to know
that's
my
not-
answer?
I support you.
What's your answer?
I would not buy it, but I would help you sell your shirts in a more marginable reason that you could sell it for
No,
more profit.
I don't know. You got to think about it. The reason why black businesses fail is because they overprice, because they're trying to come up faster than their actual hustle. Why the fuck would you sell a logo T-shirt for $95? That makes no sense. And that's why black businesses fail. They overprice on their product.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you another reason why they do that. Because of Kanye West. Kanye West can get away with selling a white tee.
Well, that's because Kanye West is distributed through higher
Well,
upper.
yeah, but they think, oh, Kanye can do it. I can do it.
Yeah, that's where they fucked up
I
at.
know, they're
I'm
stupid.
talking about local people who sell their T-shirts on the corner or through websites who are trying to come up. That's the wrong answer. If Watt started selling a hoodie brand, that hoodie he got on, hey, support my business, $85 a hoodie. I would tell Watts, I love you to death. I'm not paying no $85 for that hoodie.
I'm with you.
That would go the same for anybody.
I'm with you. I don't give a fuck who you are. And I don't care how much I like it. And for what? Just because you like something don't mean you got to buy it.
No.
But you liked it, you bought it.
I wanted to buy
support.
Nike shoes over $100. My PT shoes was $35 at Rack Shoes.
My PT shoes was cheap too. Nigga, I don't buy. I mean, damn,
That's what I'm saying. Even with the commercial people, with Nike, I will go cheap. What makes you think I will support a black business that's overpricing on basic shit, especially that I can get made on my own? I can get a custom-made T-shirt through Amazon.
With what you're saying, do I agree that there's a lot of black businesses that overprice shit? Yes,
Yes.
there is. A whole lot. Right? But what some people also confuse is just because there's ways to support without buying.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that do.
You got marketing.
There's a lot of people that confuse it. Support doesn't, just because you don't buy something doesn't mean you don't support it.
One of the biggest things about that is just like this podcast. You don't need to drop a dime to listen to it, to share it, to like, to comment, to subscribe. You don't need to drop a dime at all. But yeah, you could still do all those things and support us. Don't forget to go to gbdpodcast.com and find us where you like it.
But yeah, because I've seen plenty of times, I seen on Instagram the other day, it was of somebody, not the other day, it was probably a few weeks ago. Somebody was on went to a restaurant and these motherfuckers charged for ice. The motherfucker went out, cause he was the type of person, he was like, I frequent black owned restaurants to show support all the time. He was like, I go out this amount of times. He was like, I put this amount of money away so I could go frequent black restaurants and to give support and all that. And then this restaurant, I think it was a steakhouse or whatever, he got a Henny on the rocks. So just Henny on ice, right? And they charged him for the ice.
How much?
Nigga, it was a few dollars. Yeah. Not they charged for it. And the other shit was expensive. So it's I understand you trying to make a living and all that. But then it's also you got to be reasonable. People always the thing is with businesses like black owned businesses, they be they think they're great and they could be great. They could be the greatest shit in the world. I'm not just saying not even just black owned, businesses in general just starting up. They might think they the greatest shit in the world, right? So they're gonna price where they feel like they at. They where their head is I'm worth this. I know I'm great, and all that. But what people gotta realize is, in that aspect of business, you have to build your brand before you can start asking for more. It's the same shit in music. You got artists that when they first come out, they might be like, yeah, give me $500, I do a feature with you. Then they get a little bit of buzz in their city. Oh, give me $5,000, I do a feature with you. But then they get buzz nationally and all that. They be like, yeah, it's gonna be $100,000 to do a feature, $50,000 to do a feature, $100,000 to do a show, shit like that, right? So you have to build your brand before you can start asking those outrageous ass prices.
I will be the first to say rapping is completely different from clothing and other things. If you're a good rapper, you're a good rapper, and you know that. You can easily tell that. So that's completely different from knowing your worth to starting a clothing business, a baking business, something like that. That's completely different.
So I will say
completely
this:
different hustle.
When manufacturers use the people to make their hoodies, and this is where black people fail. Black people make their own hoodies and think they should be compensated larger to what the bigger corporations are paying third world countries. People are paying kids in China damn near 15 cents a sweater, and they sell those sweaters back for $95, $100. You know what I'm saying? $100.
So you want them to sell it for 15 cents?
You said what?
You want them to sell it for 15 cents?
No, I'm saying the workers are getting 15 cents. So Nike has like they can do that. Black folks be like, well, I made this shit. It took me $5.10. You gonna pay $200 for it, so I can get my compensation back. That's where all the businesses fail when they come up, because they try to reimburse their compensation as far as labor.
You one of the part of the reason why they also I mean, I don't know if this is the reason, but the people that's coming up,
A theory, give it to me.
just a theory of why they might charge a little bit more is they don't have their own clothes. All they're doing is putting print on the shirt.
Yeah,
Do you know you can get 100 shirts for $1 a piece, right?
No. But what I'm saying is maybe they're doing it because they might not be that smart to get 100 shirts for $1 a piece.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want that compensation.
What they're doing is they're buying. It happens a lot of times with new people coming up. They buy shirts from like other people, so it's not like them making the shirts themselves. All they doing is buying shirts from another company and just putting their logo on it.
Yeah,
That's all it is. It's not them having people make the shirt and then put their shit on it to where like the shirt is original to just them. So it's like maybe that's why, and they're not smart enough to get the 100 shirts for $1. All right,
I agree with that.
maybe it's that, and maybe that's why they do it. Do I agree with it? Hell no, nigga. You give me a Hanes shirt with just a print that you ironed on, like nah. I'm not paying $100 for that.
Hey, GBD podcast shirts are very high quality, very limited print. They are extremely nice, and they come in at an affordable price. Be sure to stay tuned to really get this merch in when it drops.
Go ahead, Dr.
I like your GBD hoodie, Watt. That shit fire, bro.
I like the magenta. That shit makes my
Oh.
skin pop.
Oh. Can I say one thing too? If we're still recording on this one, I think Michael B. Jordan is not top 5 actors of all this generation,
Nobody said he
Why the
was.
fuck
as
would
far
he
as
be?
black people.
Why the fuck would he be?
Nobody said he was.
Then who is? As far as generation, not Denzel, not Will Smith, not them.
You going so far off topic, my nigga.
I know.
Let's not.
You right. Cut me off.
I did.
You did? Okay.
So pro white. No one really answered my question from the beginning.
What was your question?
Is being pro something for the majority of that pro whatever?
He answered
I
it.
did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I
did.
did. He
Answer it
did.
again then, because he answered with a long ass fucking story that made no sense.
No, I actually.
Yeah.
All you did was you said you can be pro for whatever they're doing, this and that, and then you're not pro for this and that. You never answered the question. Can you be? Is being pro for the majority of pro black, or is it for individuals you pick and choose?
You pick and choose.
So how pro is that?
It's not that pro at all. Because you won't choose Leon down the street over Ralph Lauren. You won't choose Leon down the
Nah,
street
it's for
over
the
Nike.
majority. It's
Huh?
for the majority.
You wouldn't?
It's for the majority. That's what being pro for is being for majority of it.
But what majority of black designers? We're
We're not talking about
It's-
designers.
I know, but
no,
let's
no.
just talk about
No,
designers.
but no,
No,
but
it's
look,
not
it's
about
for
just
being
fucking
pro.
clothes, man.
It's
Then who
being,
else? No,
being
no,
pro,
wait.
anything is
Listen,
not about
listen.
just fucking
Give
clothes
listen.
and merch and that.
What it
Give us one.
is it's being
the
pro.
lifestyle.
It's being pro for the success of them.
Okay.
That's what it is. You
But
want to
do
be pro
you
for
realize
the success
that a
of
majority of black people are controlled by white people? Don't y'all ever realize that?
That's why I wanted to answer my question so I can go back to my other first question.
Here,
that
answer
said,
your own question.
No.
Can
Before
you
you
answer
do
your
that,
own
question?
because you're
Can
gonna go on a
you-
rant. Before you're gonna go on a rant, and I'm gonna let you do your rant. But
I'm not gonna go. on
you
that.
said being understanding that majority of the black people are not owned, but underneath of work
They're
for
owned.
white people.
They're owned.
right?
Yep.
But
They're
guess
owned.
what? Guess what? Being pro for them does. It helps them get in a position to make more money.
So basically, you're
You know that, right?
You're supporting a person who's being supported by a white person. That's all it is.
I'm supporting the black person to make sure that they could make a living for themselves.
But what they under though?
They could be underneath of whatever the fuck they want to be underneath. But what me supporting them and what they put out is giving them a chance for a longer career, for them to get more opportunities
To be
in
under
that
the white
spot.
person. That's what it is. Name one black person that's in charge of them.
Will
Jay-Z.
Smith.
Is Jay-Z really one?
Yes.
Okay, that's one.
Diddy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, did he?
Dre.
All way because he got the white boy on his side. Eminem.
E40.
I don't know about
Rich
that.
as shit. Chameleonaire. Rich as shit.
Who's rich as shit?
Rich as shit.
Oh,
What's Buddy name again? Master P.
so none of the people other than Master P are signed under people, right? Just make sure.
E40's not. Jay-Z's not. Diddy's not.
Okay, who else?
Chameleon is not.
Comedians. Why you throwing shit in my cup? Can you stop throwing shit in my cup?
I'm not.
Fucking crack addict.
Well, that's not the cup. That's the bottle.
Thank you.
So for you to be, can you be pro-white and pro-black? If being pro-white supports the majority of whites, can you be pro-white and pro-black? Yes or no?
But we gotta think about
No,
what is,
yes or no?
No, you can't say yes or no. You have to give context clues on what do you consider pro in those races? Are we supporting the races or not? How about that as a yes or no?
You could be both.
Pro-white or pro-black?
Because if you're
can be both.
pro black, drop your iPhone.
What they got to do with anything?
Because the white man made it. If you don't support the
Oh, you almost made that one.
if you don't support it,
I seen that bit drop.
Yes or no, man?
I say yes.
at E40, no. He signed with Atlantic. I'm talking about somebody who got it on their own.
Did you know
Montana 300?
E40 made his living being independent, selling records out of his trunk?
Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. E40 is signed to 7 different distributors. That means 7
what he
people
thinks.
are paying him money.
That's not how it works.
It is. Tell me how it work. How it work.
You know what a distribution deal is?
How it work.
That means they only get paid when you sell.
So
You
what does
know
that mean
right?
though?
That means
He's not
you
independent.
sell.
Mm-hmm.
They just make the shit and put it out there, right?
Yeah.
But they get paid as you sell.
So he had to work for them.
No. They worked for him.
Mm-hmm.
They had to make sure he sell for them to get paid.
So who gets a bigger percentage?
He does.
Oh no. I don't know.
So yes or no? Can you support pro-white and pro-black?
I said yes
Yeah,
5 fucking
You
times.
can.
Why? How, rather?
It's a balance. You can't be pro nothing. You're balanced. If a black person, if they come up with a black movie,
Perfect example. All the motherfucking black people that voted for Joe Biden.
ooh, wow, you got me there. I didn't vote, but
I don't vote. My vote doesn't matter.
yeah,
But
vote or die.
like,
I
just
die.
like I feel like there's white people. They could be pro white. They'd be like, oh, I like this. Like they're pro white, but they also care about the black community and want to see the black community succeed. Like you can be both. Now you can't be a black extremist and a white extremist. Like you can't support both of the extreme shit.
So I can ask you this: do you think that pro terminology is just a society phrase?
Everything's a fucking society.
Like
phrase.
it really is a society
Talk in the mic, nigga.
phrase.
I did. Just because you doesn't hear me does not mean it picks up on the thing there.
Because if I'm pro black, but I believe Eminem is the best rapper of all time,
So you're pro white as well.
see, that's what I'm saying. But I still think Denzel's the greatest
You're not
actor of all
pro-white
time.
because you like one thing about the white culture.
It's not white culture, first off.
Okay, you're not pro-white because you like one thing a white person does.
He
You're
likes
pro
multiple
Eminem.
things white people do.
Well, I
He
think
like
Leonardo
actors.
DiCaprio is better than a
you're
lot of black
you're
actors.
You're pro actors. You're pro music. You're not pro white. You're
I-
pro certain things that a white person does. That doesn't mean you're pro white.
I
Doesn't
like
mean
white
you're
women.
pro black if you like a certain things that black people do.
Preach on it.
I like white women.
Okay,
pro
that
white
doesn't
women.
mean you're pro white.
I'm pro white women.
So can I ask you this? What is pro-white? Can somebody give the definition of what
is
pro-black,
pro-white?
pro-white?
What is pro black? What is pro anything if you're not 100% dedicated to that fucking pro whatever the fuck it is? If you're not 100% dedicated to being pro whatever the fuck it is, any way, shape, or form, you are not pro anything if you're not 100% involved or dedicated to being pro that whatever it is.
That doesn't explain what pro is.
That's
Then what is it?
That's
What
the
is it?
point.
What is it though?
So you got to be 100 dedicated to it. So what do you mean?
You got to be
So that
supportive. You
means-
got to be dedicated. You got to be involved. You got to be there. You got to be pro black, pro white, pro native, pro whatever the fuck
So-
it is.
no. You
It's
said you gotta
different
be
from
there,
being
so what it mean?
supportive and being pro this and that.
So what does it mean to be pro? So it means I need to hate all white people because I'm pro.
No one said that.
So I'm asking you. I didn't
So I
say
got a
what
question.
you said. I'm
Why do
asking
we
you.
have to be pro?
So if you're
It's
pro,
a yes or no question.
if you're pro black and you hate white people, does that mean being pro black means that every black person hates white people? No.
but why do I have to be pro?
That's what I'm trying to
I
get
gave
at.
my answer a long time ago.
no,
I'm balanced.
You're saying that being
I'm
pro means
balanced.
you got to be 100% in it.
It's what you
so,
like.
So what's the 100% in it then?
What is that? That's what I'm trying to figure out too.
No, you're not because you just said you got to be 100% in it.
There's no 100% in it. There's no such thing. You have to be balanced. There's a lot of people in different races that are good in certain things that other races are not. Sports, entertainment, act, whatever you want to name it. You cannot be pro one thing.
Thank you for tuning in to YouTube, Spotify, Apple, TikTok, all that, man. We appreciate the love. We're going to keep on doing it. We enjoy doing it. And let us know what y'all think about pro theories. Who y'all got, if anybody. Let us know in the comments, man. But till next time, I'm out.
GBD, it is what it is or it's not. GBD, hold what you got.
And you already know it's the one and only. You can follow me on Instagram at my Instagram is at John Watts. Or my Snapchat is at Be More Clear. Guess what? I love you, boys and girls, men and women. Much love.